Hello everyone, and welcome to Mr. Ichinaga's English videos. This video's theme is
の登る春菜のキャンプ村
A perfect place to hike and camp, Mount Haruna. Gunma generally has two types of land. From the center going east is part of the Kanto Plain and is generally flat. Everywhere else is mountainous, and especially loved by the citizens of Gunma are the three famous mountains of Jomo. These are Mount Akagi, Mount Haruna, and Mount Myogi. At 1,449 meters tall, it is the middle of the three mountains in terms of height. Mount Haruna is a dormant volcano. Dormant means it doesn't erupt now, but it did many years in the past, and it may erupt again in the future. Many thousands of years ago, it had an eruption that blew the top off the mountain. Actually, this has happened a few times in history. What this means is Mount Haruna has a very interesting look. Instead of one mountain peak, like Mount Fuji, Mount Haruna has a lake in the center surrounded by many smaller peaks. Mount Haruna became famous for camping and hiking in the late 19th and 20th centuries. The peaks surrounding Lake Haruna aren't very tall, so they are quite accessible even for beginning hikers. There are several campgrounds in the Lake Haruna area and are great for a weekend in nature. There are also some organizations which give kids of all ages the opportunity to stay near the shores of Lake Haruna and experience boating in a canoe and other outdoor activities. While it's not the tallest peak, nearly in the center of the crater is Haruna Fuji Peak. It's so called because it formed a nice cone that resembles Mount Fuji. While there are hiking trails on both the southwest and northwest faces, there is a gondola ropeway that makes access to the summit super easy. It is quite popular for people to ride the Haruna Fuji ropeway on New Year's morning to see the first sunrise. After riding the ropeway, you can climb to the summit, or the very top, of Haruna Fuji, where there is a shrine dedicated to safe childbirth and a safe household. When I come to Mount Haruna to see the sunrise, I usually climb the Mount Soma peak. It gets very rocky and steep near the top, but there is a small shrine, and it has a great view looking east. You can see all of the Kanto Plain, and if the weather's very good, you can see all the way to Tokyo, over 100 kilometers to the southeast. One time, when I went when the weather was good enough, I could see Tokyo's sky tree silhouetted against the rising sun. It was amazing. Mount Haruna, being such an easily recognizable landmark in central Gunma, has many places of historical and cultural importance on its sides. On the southern side of the mountain is Haruna Shrine. It is said it was built in the year 582, and it became famous for protecting agriculture. And on the eastern side of the mountain is the onsen town of Ikaho, which is the Jomo Karuta card. Mount Haruna, Ikaho, and the neighboring city of Shibukawa became the setting for the popular manga Initial D. The main character, Takumi Fujiwara, made nighttime tofu deliveries from his father's store in Shibukawa to hotels around Lake Haruna, and he gets involved in the world of illegal street racing on mountain passes. Because of the popularity of the manga and anime, Some special manhole cover designs can be found all around Gunma. The next video is